Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Icewind Dale. This is Big Los, and when we left off from the last episode, we had killed all the frost giants here in the Wyrm's Tooth Cave, and we freed all the slaves, which gave us a ton of XP. So, we are going to use that to level up. Since we didn't do it, we ran out of time. Let's see, looks like we're level 11, so we're going to be going to level 12. According to this, that is going to be our second Sacred Fist level. So we'll take it. And we have a Dex increase. Doesn't increase our modifier. That only happens at even numbers. So at level 16, we will be +6 instead of +5. That'll increase our armor class and our initiative, among other things. Alright, for level 12, we're going to put 3 points into concentration, bring it up to 15. We're going to put 2 points into spellcraft, and 1 point into tumble. Wonderful. Alright, and we get to pick a feat. According to this, we are picking blind fight. That means if we're blinded, we'll still have a... we can re-roll a mischance percentile 1 time. Okay. Wait a minute, what is this thing? Circle kick. It requires a dex of 15, improved unarmed strike. If the character succeeds in hitting an opponent with an unarmed attack, they get an additional free attack against another nearby enemy. Kind of like Cleave, it looks like. There is a maximum number of 1 free attack per round. I wonder if they have Great Circle Kick. I haven't looked into all these feats here. We can also get extra stunning attacks. We get 3 more. I mean, we have plenty of stunning attacks. We don't need 2-weapon fighting. We use our fists, and we're naturally 2-weapon fighting with that one. Alright, so we're just going to go with what the build says, blind fight. And that's it. Next would be Frito. Everyone is the same level, so he's going to be level 12. Level 12 for him is a rogue. And we're also taking blind fight. That's a weird coincidence. Alright, let's take a rogue. Oh, so that's what you look like without your stone skin, huh? Alright, so for your skills, we are going to put 2 into... oh, wait a minute. No, we're going to pick Dex first. That bumps up our modifier to +6. So I might have to rethink the armor that we're using. It probably would be beneficial to use, let's say, regular leather armor, because I think it's +2 base armor class and then +6 maximum dex bonus. But like I said, we're going to put 2 into bluff. It's supposed to be 15. In fact, I might take those 2 away because we don't really need it anymore. I'm probably going to assign those 2 instead to disable device. Since we don't use conversation skills. I mean, we only needed bluff to get us the invisible blade levels, which we haven't even taken yet. We're going to be taking at the next level. Actually, I'm going to cancel right now. I'm going to see why can't we take it right now. I mean, we could, according to this. All we need is feint 2-weapon fighting, weapon focus with the dagger or the kukri, with 8 ranks of bluff. And then we would get this thing called the bleeding wound. Anyways, let's just stick with what it says, except for the bluff. I'm going to put that into disable device. So we'll do Dex. So 2 into Disable Device instead of Bluff. 2 into Hide. 2 into Move Silently. Here it says 4 into Open Lock. That's interesting. At level 15 it says that we're going to be putting 6 ranks into Disable. So where was I? Level 12. We have 2 ranks into Search to make that 14. And then we're going to do 2 into Spot and 2 into Tumble. Bring those up to 15. Alright. And like I said before, we're also taking Blind Fight. We get Trap Sense +2. So that gives us +2 on our reflex saves to avoid traps. Well, that's it. Next would be Evayne.
Yes?
And there goes our buffs, but I don't think we're going to need our buffs anymore. Now we're taking a new class called the Arcane Scholar of Candlekeep. I've never taken this class before. Yeah, that's why we took Empower Spell, because it's a requirement. Skill Focus, Concentration, Skill Focus, Spellcraft. Well, it's a good thing I took those. So what do we get? We get spells per day / spells known, the same as whatever arcane spell casting class that you had. In this case would be a wizard. Bonus metamagic feats. At first level, the arcane scholar gains the maximized spell feats. At 5th level, he or she gains the quickened spell feat. Spell knowledge. At 2nd level, the arcane scholar and any party members gain a +1 bonus to their saves versus spells. This bonus increases to +2 at 8th level. Improved Empower Spell at 3rd level. The Arcane Scholar becomes especially adept at empowering spells. Empowered spells not only use up a spell slot 1 level higher than the spell's actual level, and then that happens with improved Maximized Spell and improved Quickened Spell. And we're supposed to take Extend Spell. So I guess we'll have all of these magic feats then. Okay. And we're going to improve our intelligence. Since it's an odd number, we'll improve our modifier. Regarding skills, we are to allocate 1 in a concentration, 1 into diplomacy, which I don't mind putting in there, although I probably should have been putting these into one of these other ones, probably craft alchemy, but it's too late now. So I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. 1 into hide, 3 into listen to boost it up to 9. 1 into move silently, and 1 into spellcraft. And then we do get a free maximized spell feat. We get the Arcane Scholar Spellcasting Wizard, so we're going to gain spells as if we took a level of Wizard. And the feat that we are going to pick is Extend Spell. Should have been picking Dodge, but whatever. Magic feats. So we're going to get Quicken Spell. So Extend Spell it is. And we get 2 level 6 spells. Well, the Greater Missile Storm is pretty useful. It does 2d6 points of magic damage. I do like that spell. Undeath to Death is a good spell. I think we'll pick it. If we create undead, we would create a Ghast, Mummy, or Wraith. I don't think that would help too much. Circle of Death. I don't think that's really that useful either. Big Bees. Should we do a Big Bees? I don't think so. Should we do Dispel Magic or Petrification? I don't think there's any buff spells here that I really want to take. Nah, I'll take the Missile Storm. Alright, so let's open our spell book and we'll assign a couple more spells. For level 6, I don't know when we're going to be facing undead creatures, so I'm going to hold off on this one. I'll probably take the Missile Storm. Disintegrate's also useful, but we already have one. It's only good against one creature. The Missile Storm can attack multiple creatures or one creature. And for level 5, I don't think we had any good buffs to pick. I mean, this one is good at poisoning, I guess. Does like a lot of constitution damage. I don't think we're going to be facing any enemies with these low hit dies. And if we did, like a couple hits, they'd be dead anyway. Shroud of Flame. That might be useful. This will definitely help us. Oh no, it won't. You cause a single creature to burst into flames. Never mind. I thought this like surrounded us with fire. I know there's a spell that does that. Maybe we should try one of these meta magic spells. We have Empower and Extend. What would be good extended? Do we have access to Haste? Or Maximize? Uh-oh. Oh, my frame rate just went to hell. What have I been doing? I don't know, but I'm gonna see what's going on here. Things always seem to happen. Well, I don't know what's causing my frame rate to go to hell, but you know, I figure I'd just work through it for now. So I decided to pick the Empowered Fireball. So that's good for right now.
Yes?
I mean, we can always change it later if we have to. Alright, next is Kara. Let's level you up. For level 12, you're going to be taking a Stormlord level, and you get Shock Weapon. Oh, good, I didn't win for that. You're going to get a Charisma increase. Interesting. Well, we don't have anything else that's an odd number. Alright, regarding your skills, we're going to put one into Concentration. We're going to put one into Search. One into Spellcraft. One into Spot. And one into Use Magic Device. And the fate that you're going to get is Extend Spell, really? I'm kind of at a kind of at a loss here. Why would extend spell be good for this build? Because it says here what spells that we're to take. And none of these spells are modified with meta magic. I'm not really sure. I wonder why it's saying this. Because it's not like the meta magic spells would be applied. I don't know. You know what? People with a lot more experience than I have come up with these builds, so I'm just gonna trust what they've done here. So be it. Extend spell. And we do get shock weapon, which is good. It lasts for 20 rounds, which is 2 minutes. But it electrifies our spear with an extra 1d8 points of damage, so as if it didn't do enough damage. Alright, so we get 3 level 4 spells, we get 1 level 3 spell, 1 level 2 spell. Let's begin with the level 2 spell. So we have Bear's Endurance, we have Cure Moderate Wounds, we don't have Darkness, we have Lesser Restoration, we have Silence, and then we can pick Darkness or Living Undeath. What about Eagle Splendor? I mean, you think that would be a good spell. I mean, this one, it does a -4 penalty to Charisma. When I think having a Charisma bonus would be good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Eagle Splendor and not those other ones. I mean, Darkness isn't very useful either. Alright, for level 3, we have Cure Serious Wounds, we have Magic Circle against alignment, we have Mass Aid. Invisibility Purge is another one. I don't know, have we been in contact with invisible creatures? Maybe once or twice. Maybe for fighting like liches or something. Mass Aid, we have that one. Mass Lesser Vigor. There it is. The subjects gain fast healing 1, allowing them to heal 1 point per round until the spell ends, and it lasts for 10 rounds plus 1 round per level, to a maximum of 25 rounds. Well, I don't know about that. Prayer's probably the best one. Because I think all of this stacks, like Prayer and Bless and Bane and all that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, for level 4, Cure Critical Wounds, we're going to take that. Restoration, regular restoration, let's take that one. There's just one more. Recitation, I'm not really sure what that does. Spell affects all allies within the spell's area of movement at the moment you cast it. Your allies gain +2 bonus to AC attack rolls and saving throws, or +3 bonus if they worship the same deity as you. No, they don't. Okay, so this is another buff that will probably stack. We could do Freedom of Movement. Target creature becomes immune to paralysis, slow, and entanglement spells and effects. Or Assay Resistance. This gives us +10 bonus on a caster level check to overcome spell resistance. No. Not doing it. Yeah, probably this one. This will stack with prayer and all that. Okay. This is like prayer except doubled. Okay, so that should be it. Let's go to our feats and let's remove one of these things. Let's remove the crossbow. We haven't been using it. And then we'll put shock weapon. There we go. Alright, so... Man, we've wasted a lot of time, but, you know, sometimes you have to do that when you level up. Alright. Time to leave.
Everyone, follow me!
Yes?
Alright, I want to check on something. Okay, so we can't cast extended versions of other spells. So we can cast extended prayer. So I guess that's good. We could cast extended recitation. Wait a minute. How do we even have access to level 5? That doesn't even make sense. We can't rest in here. Okay. I will meet you outside and then we will presumably move on to the next area. Alright, we're outside. We're crossing this bridge again. Kara is very heavily encumbered because when we were leaving I picked up all of the full plates that we didn't pick up last time, so we're gonna head off this way because there's something over here that we didn't explore. I'm just gonna check over here to make sure we didn't miss anything. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. This is the exit.
Pray.
Oh.
To whatever gods you worship.
I guess I spoke too soon and I haven't rested, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna have to just go with what we have. So let's cast that.
Their time has come.
Let's
destroy them all.
Him. We're gonna have you attack him.
Yes.
I wonder if you can hit him from here, or you're gonna have to get closer.
Tis lichen for his arm.
More lambs to the
Are you
slaughter.
able to get that spell off? Strength increased, yeah. How about we do Jedley's loop on that one? Oh, you knocked me down. So I lost the spell. Alright, stun that one.
Yes, of course.
Come over here and get some. So he's dead. These ones we're going to have to hit with some fire damage.
If I must.
How about we do many scorching rays on these?
Yes?
Can you hit him now? Where's the other one? I guess I can't see it.
More lambs to the slaughter.
Well, that one died. Let's do a single scorching ray on him. There we go. And we only get 3 experience points. However, we do get 130, 195 total gold pieces out of it. Ah, Kara, hurry up. Alright, let's go this way. And we'll see where this takes us. Well, where are we here? Glacier room. Wyrm's Tooth Glacier. Lower Dorn's Deep. Very interesting. Glacier room. Can we rest here? Alright. So what's Glacier room? Oh man, did we come all the way back to the... Oh, we're in the aquarium again. Well, that sucks. So we're gonna have to go all the way back. Alright, so I'll do it off camera. Alright, we're back.
Very well.
Let's go to the world map transition here.
What?
So, where are we at? So this is Temple of the Forgotten God. That's the Dragon's Eye. That's Dorn's Deep, and that's the Wyrm's Tooth. So, perhaps we should return to Valestis and give him that water we found. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Dorn's Deep, since this is so close to Bandoth, so I could sell him some of the extra things that we've found. And then after this, I'm going to travel to Valestis. So I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll come back right when I'm here in Valestis' chamber. So I'll meet you back here. Alright, we're back in the tower with Valestis. I sold all the excess stuff to Bandoth. Turns out all those winter wolf pelts gives you a lot of gold. So let's go and talk to this individual. My frame rate's going again. Peace be with you. I see you have returned. This water might be pure enough for your needs. This water will do nicely. With this, water will once again flow into the Arboretum. Your actions have brought beauty here once again. Peace be with you. Think nothing of it. Oh, and if you come across any other items that could help restore the Arboretum, I would be most grateful. Farewell, my friends. Farewell. So, we got 1,440 XP for that. That's a lot. Very good. So let's check the journal. Is there one here for Valestis? Maybe in the regular quests. Yeah, so we got the pure water, so we need small animals, need a new home, or seeds. Alright. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with the frame rate here, but I think I've said this all in the past. So, let's take this to the world map. And we'll go to see Larrel, because we have some information about his daughter Evayne that we'll probably get some XP for. Alright, so here we are. Let's go talk to him.
You have returned.
Larrel, this may shed some light on what truly became of your daughter. You know what? I'm going to try to stop the recording and start it again to try to get the frame rate up. Alright, it's a little bit better.
Once again, I am humbled by the mistakes I made when I was alive. I am a fool. The dwarves did not murder my daughter. She fought side by side with the dwarves, as did I in a time almost forgotten, until the end. Evayne died as one of the greatest heroes of the Hand. Once again, you have my eternal gratitude. If you'll excuse me, I have much to contemplate.
Of course. Farewell, Larrel. So we got 672 XP for that. Now, I'm not really sure where else we should be going. Why don't we try to talk to Larrel again?
It is good to see you again.
Thanks. How goes your state of contemplation?
For the first time in many centuries, I remember what it feels like to be at peace. I thank you for giving that back to me. I will remain here in the Hand to ensure that any elves left here will make it to the afterlife. Perhaps then, Valestis will grant me passage to Arvendor.
Alright, so I think we have to return to Dorn's Deep in order to advance. Alright, let's do it. 'Tis good to hear, Larrel. Oh, 'tis good to hear. Larrel, could you return us to Dorn's Deep?
What?
Alright, so here we go. I wonder if it'll take us to the front. Yeah, it sure did. Yeah, we want to actually go to the Wyrm's Tooth. Because we want to go to the lower portion of Dorn's Deep. Well, this isn't exactly where I want it to be, but it's... Oh yeah, it actually is exactly where I want it to be. Never mind. Okay, so we have these three entrances here. Lower Dorn's Deep, Wyrm's Tooth Glacier, and the Glacier Room. Now, I don't understand how this takes us directly to the Glacier Room, and then we can't come back here. So, I believe we want to go to Lower Dorn's Deep, and that's not this one. So, I believe it would be over here in order to advance. So we need to get deeper into this place. And if this takes us to an area where we've already been, then I'm kind of at a loss as to where to go next.
Leaving the horrors of the frost giant caves behind them, the party made their way into the deepest tunnels of the dwarven complex. In the distance, a bright red glow emanated from the mouth of a large corridor, indicating that they were not alone in the darkness of Lower Dorn's Deep.
Of course, are we ever alone? No. No, we're not. Alright. Time to put on some more of our buffs.
Very well.
I also forgot to mention that we have access to level 2 cleric spells for Sanjay, so I picked Eagle Splendor, Bark Skin, and Animalistic Power, which I plan on putting on Evelyn. Alright. I'm thinking about just ending the episode here before we explore further, because my frame rate is so bad, and there's just days where the frame rate is really good and other days where it's just bad, and this is one of those days that are bad. So we've come to a new area. We've returned to the Severed Hand and completed some quests there, although there's 2 more quests for Valestis we need to complete. We've also leveled up everybody, so a little bit of progress, not major progress, but you know, probably enough for today. So in the meantime, this is Big Lowe's signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and Tango Mandia.